I'm live as lit. Hold on, I need to make sure my mic on. Oh yeah, my mic on. My mic on. Noela. Noela. Nah. Like I see you trying to dip off, Noela. I see you trying to dip. Nah, son. You started this shit with me, son. Ain't no getting out of this, son. Nah, we here with it, son. We here with that shit. We here with that shit, man. We got movie premiere, Little Caesars, man. Little Caesars pizza dropping 1040, man. 1040. Check me out. But that's not gonna stop me, gang. Cause you trying to issue apology. I don't take apologies, Noella. I don't accept apologies, Noella. What you gonna apologize to my kids, Noella? What you gonna apologize to my mother, Noella? Noella, Noella, I can't hear you. Why you trying to duck off? Oh, I'm only gonna keep it on Mark and Dante. Mark and Dante. Hmm. I'm only gonna keep it on Mark and Dante. Mark and Dante. Nah, son. That don't work. That don't work. That don't work, son. Cause in the middle of that is June. Like it's me. Like you're bugging. So that don't work, son. That do not work, son. I know you're gonna keep on trying to say, "Oh yeah, I'm not mentioning him. I'm not mentioning him." No, you're gonna mention me. You're gonna mention me because you're a star in the movie. You're in the movie. Like you're gonna be in the movie. Every time you think, "Oh, I'm not gonna mention him. Oh, I'm not gonna mention him," I'm gonna mention you. I'm gonna mention you. So shit. In Philly, Philly, I got a list of things that you could do to make me stop playing you in these movies. If you no longer want to be an actor in these movies, I got a list. If you do these things, I'll stop. On everything I love, I'll stop, son. I'll stop, son. The first thing you got to do, son, the first thing you got to do is say, I'm sorry for saying I want to be Asian. You got to apologize to the world, son. Like, I'm telling you, it's a list of shit you got to do, and I'll stop putting you in these shit, son. I'll stop putting you in my movies. I got a movie dropping at 1040. But if you start getting to the list, I promise you, by maybe next week, you won't be in there no more. You won't be in there no more. So start knocking each thing down. Not everything I list, everything I put on the list, just start knocking them shits out. Start knocking them shits out. Thing number one, son. Like I said, take that Asian shit back, son. Take that shit back. Say I apologize. I didn't mean to say that. Know what I'm saying? Take that shit back, son. Second, the second thing you gotta do, son, is admit that you are Bobby Burt in front of the world, son. You gotta admit that. I am Bobby. If you like, bro, Philly, I'm telling you, if you wanna stop getting in my movies, like the one that's about to drop at 1040, here's the list. Here's the list, man. You gotta say that, you don't even gotta say, you gotta show face, bro. You gotta show your face. You gotta turn on your camera as YB and tell everybody, I'm Bobby Bird. I came up here. All right, no, I'm not. I'm getting it. I'm getting to the next one. Let's get into the next one. Now, the next thing you gotta do, the very next thing you gotta do is say, yo, Noella paid me to come up here and lie on Mark, to get views, to bash Dante, to go at June. You got to tell his whole operation to the world, son, on everything. You do. I'm giving you a list. Philly, the first thing you got to, I swear, if you start, Phil, because you hit me up, oh man, lawyer, I don't give a fuck about no lawyer. I don't give a fuck about no lawyer. Call a lawyer right now. I don't want my baby. Call a lawyer. I don't give a fuck about no lawyer. So if you want to get out of my movies like the one that's about to drop at 10:40, this what you can do. On my baby, this what you can do. The first thing is tell the world I apologize for saying I'd rather be Asian than black. Tell everyone you gotta do that. The next thing you gotta come to the world and say, Noela paid me to get on his ass cast. His ass cast. This whack ass podcast. You gotta tell the world. He paid me to come up here and tell all these lies, man. To go at black men. To demolish their image, bro. You gotta do this list. This only like as soon as you hit this list up on my baby, I stop putting you in movies. Next, what's the next thing I had on the list, bro? Oh, the next thing I had on the list, bro. You must show your face. You must show your face. You must say, I'm Bobby Burt. You must cut on your camera. On my baby. You can come to my live, son. You can come to my live. You must cut on your camera and say, I'm Bobby Burt, nigga. I'm Bobby Burt. If you don't do this, bro, you're gonna be in another Little Caesars movie. If this list is not completed, and no, because I don't even want your apology. I was about to get apologies out of you. But do them three things, bro. On everything I love. You'll stop being in my movie premiere, son. On everything. But Noella, bro, nah, it's up, son. This shit for life, son. You is for life, son. And Mark about to go live too. He probably already live right now. But bro, we about to kick it off, man. Y'all rock with me. I'm gonna be back in like 10 minutes.